Hello Internet, my name is Gigabyte, that's with a double I, Byte for short, and welcome back to yet another episode of Bedwars. We're back on our good old favorite map, Lotus, one of the best maps in the rotation right now. It seems like Pink is making her way up to the sky, so we're gonna have to beat him up to the heavens, the casual drill here in a Bedwars game. It's Bedwars 2025, what do you expect? Nothing but the heavens for our games. And bop! I said bop. Goodbye. And that is why you have to pay attention as you're bridging. 2... 1 respawn blocks. Almost got him. Been playing a lot of solo queuing and doubles, and I have forgotten how sweaty solos can be. Cause like half the game is basically without a bet now. That's crazy to me. I like doubles more. I think this is a little too sweaty for my liking. Anyways, this isn't what we're here for to discuss today. Okay, it was like a ballet dance I did with him. Red, what are you doing? Oh, goodness. This is not a good sign. This is... Why are you doing this to me? I'm out of blocks. Well... Okay. I don't have a bed anymore. That is basically what I have learned. Yeah. I don't know what the point in this was. This is a really bad spot for me to be in. I don't know why he is so dead set on getting me. He has weaker armor than I do. Okay, well, anyways, let me get out of here before red team comes and decides to kill me. But what I've been trying to say is, today I wanted to discuss some embarrassing school stories that I have. Now, I will start discussing them as soon as we come to an agreement about him not killing me. Why the TNT? What's the point in this? That does nothing. What? Second stone sword for insurance purposes. There's Aqua Team. I don't feel safe here. I'm gonna go to the Diamond Gen. So, we all know it. We've all been there. And if you haven't been there, what are you doing? Get some education. That is probably one of the most powerful things in this world you can get. But we've all been there, and there's always that one moment, where you do something that just makes you cringe, You don't mean to do it, but it's embarrassing. So, what are some of those deep-rooted moments, those core memories that will never leave the back of your mind, and they'll just always pop up at the most random moments to remind you, hey, you did this, and that was embarrassing. Also, Aqua's at middle, Green's at middle, everyone's at middle. Except for Red. Red is... Oh no, Red's finally leaving. Maybe I should go get their bed. I could circle around momentarily. It seems like Green's just stacking up on the M's. I don't like that. Okay, we have some protection. We have an iron sword. I'm just gonna get more blocks. Nope, red team's going middle. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Because they're going middle, I'm actually gonna go for red team. If they weren't going middle, then I wouldn't. But because I have an easy path to middle from red... Oh, they weren't going middle. But that's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go get their bed because they're slowly meandering their way around the map, and I really don't appreciate it. And again, if they could get green bed, that would be amazing. I'll wait a second. Let them do their thing. Oh, there's an invis person going for Aqua. Okay. Or not going for Aqua. I think Aqua's invis planning to go for green. And I'm just gonna do this. Goodbye. Okay, so Aqua's the only one with a bed left now. That's great. And they chose to void. Smart. Good move on there. So, probably one of the first school stories I have. I feel like a lot of people probably have experienced this at some point. But saying I love you to your teacher by accident. So, I was leaving for the school day, and I always, because I'm a polite person, and you guys should do this too if you don't, but I went to say, have a nice day to my teacher because, why... Is that an invis? I swear, if that's an invis, I'm going to be so upset right now. But why wouldn't you want to wish your teacher to have a nice day? You know what I mean? It's just the right thing to do. It's good manners. So I turned to them, and I'm like, well, that's rude. But I turned to them, and I'm ready to say, have a nice day, and then all of a sudden, out of my mouth comes, I love you, and that's not what I meant to say at all. Oh, it's red. Okay. You want to take the fight? Let's take the fight. I'm just gonna go then. I don't have any interest in fighting them. You're annoying. Oh, that's Aqua. I don't have any interest in fighting Aqua either. Okay. Okay. I see. I see how to... Okay, I understand. You want middle. I get it. I'm smarter than that. Probably gonna regret going in here, but... Probably should have done it while I had the speed pot. Oh well. Because I really need those emeralds. Also, you get fireballed off. I missed. I missed completely. This guy seriously is gonna collect every single emerald in the game. That is problematic for me. I'm trapped in a game where someone has all of the emeralds imaginable and someone is learning the speed bridge. So kudos to them. But what was that? Alright, 9 seconds and then I should be able to get some emeralds. And their bed's gone. They had so much time to stop that. It was like watching, like, a very easy and preventable thing play out in slow motion. They had so many opportunities to prevent that from happening, and they took not a single one of them. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab some invis potions, because I don't feel like dealing with, people. Right, invis potions acquired. I still would like to get some more diamond. That's gonna be easier said than done. So I'm actually gonna go invis here, and run middle, I guess, to get more M's and also see, where everyone's at. Maybe could get the jump on someone. That'd be nice. Oh, they're gonna fight each other. If only there was an easy bridge to them, I would have totally cleaned the fight. Up, and there goes red team. Good riddance. Buy a tracker on Aqua, so I always know where they're at. Did that work? Yep. GG's! Let's go! Cringe. Okay, we're back for round 2. I decided to go for doubles, and apparently I don't get a teammate because I chose to do that. But I felt like, you know, solos was getting a little too boring. I'm more likely to win this, or I mean, lose this, but oh well, whatever. At least it's more entertaining. So yeah, saying I love you to a teacher is pretty high up there on the list of things you never really want to do in class because that's just pretty embarrassing outright. But what else could there possibly be? Well, one time I was in class and I forgot exactly what we were talking about, but it involved music and basically how like music could be a way of like connecting and understanding people. And for me, our teacher asked us like, what are like some songs that you guys listen to? You know, like trying to connect with us and like get some interaction from the classroom. You know, like a good teacher would. And nobody was interacting, and I felt really bad. So I was like, all right, I'll participate. So I raised my hand, and I was like, oh, I like this song by this group. It's a indie song. And I was like, yeah, I really like this song. And my teacher's like, great. And then she went to the computer and she started pulling it up. And I'm like, oh, wait, hang on. You don't have to play. And everyone in the class turned to me like, that's why I didn't participate. I'm like, bruh. So, and don't get me wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with a song you like being played in class. Here's the issue. This isn't just any song. Like, this song, like, there's a whole music video with it. Really good music video. It's well animated. But it may or may not involve a character that very clearly committed suicide. And if you start reading into the meanings behind the song, it's kind of very depressing. So you have me here saying, oh, my favorite song is this very depressing song. And my teacher's like, okay, great, I'm gonna go play it. For the entire class. On the whiteboard. Everyone in the class, we just all got to sit and listen to my song get played on, you know, the whiteboard. That was pleasant. That was a pleasant experience. In all honesty though, I still totally would have participated again. Nothing against my teacher for doing that. I understand why she did. I just was more so like, if I knew you were gonna play a song, I would have recommended something different. Instead of the song that you know, I ended up telling you about. I told you that one because I genuinely like it. Oh, you're gonna win this. We were just trading hits, but he got that double hit at the end, so he got a nice W. Now, if I'm fast enough, he should be dead on this life, which would be nice because I kind of want him out of the game. And I don't know what that was. GG's. Anyways, I guess I can go to blue team. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. Oh yeah, especially considering blue team's right here. And they stole my diamonds, and I was going to use those to go get sharpness. So, blue team, your bed is going to be mine. No, don't go for my base. Why are you doing it? You know what? There's no point in really trying to defend my bed. I'm just going to go for their bed and, ditch mine. Did they fall in the void? No, they just went to the base over. Why did I do that? That wasn't smart. I mean, they're gonna come to my base now. I'm not gonna void because I don't plan on winning that fight, but took them long enough. Jeez. Yep. Hi, yeah, you got a problem? I'm just gonna go over here, and I'm gonna chase you. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this game. Okay, that was really embarrassing. None of us saw that. Agreed? Agreed. Okay, we're back for another round. I took a moment there in the generator. Hopefully, we're not getting immediately rushed. Well, we're kind of getting rushed. I guess it's more of they're rushing a diamond gen, so I will do with that what I will, and he fell in the void. Okay, I do not have enough gear to get to the base. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. Is he just gonna stay up there? Are you waiting for your friend? If you're waiting for your friend, then I'm just gonna go over here. I don't have an interest in this. Goodbye! That wasn't gonna work. You thought you could just run past me like that? I am the master of just running past people like that. You need to train much harder to outsmart me like that. Anyways. Oh, well that's a problem. Why is green rushing us? What is this? Why? Why? Just why? That's my only question. Why? Alright, well, if I had shears, maybe. Alright, I actually trust my teammate with this situation. He seems like he's been holding him off pretty well on his own. Actually, it seems like he got the bet. I didn't even notice that. Good job, teammate. Wow, teammate's correct. Awesome. Well, let's take care of this guy. And hopefully just very easily break the bed now. I just need to get 2 kills. That's all I need to do. I just need to survive my blunder. That's all I need to do. Come on, please. No! Alright, shears would really help me out here. Unfortunately, I don't have enough for shears. Okay, but my teammate's coming in, so we should be able to get it together. No, don't steal the diamonds. No, you jerk. Get over here with my diamonds. My diamonds! Jeez, alright, I'm going back with these. I want sharp and I want prot. Okay, I think we should finally be able to get to bed. Yeah, as long as I don't choke again. Our teammates here, this should be an easy peasy bed break. Alright, that's perfect. He distracted them for a little bit, so I just gotta get above him. There we go. Easy peasy. Now, unfortunately, they're both gonna come out. I got him solo. I'm so sad about that. Alright, I don't know where my teammate... Oh, he's gonna go get the finals. I'm not thrilled about it, but it's fine. He's put in a lot of hard work, so he can get those finals if he wants them. Oh no, he died. Okay, so I still get 1 final. That's cool. Goodbye. And I'll grab this and that. Okay, anyways, back to embarrassing school stories. That kind of took a sidestep for a minute. So, one final story that I have. So, there's always that class where you have to do reading for, right? And, you know, reading's a good thing. Reading's a lot of fun. Just reading can be a lot less fun if you have to kind of read by force. Especially if the stuff you're reading just does not connect to you or make sense in, like, a contemporary... Like, it makes sense in a contemporary day and age, but, like, the way it's worded is just very, 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 like, out there and gone. Alright, well, I kind of cued Pink Team into my desire to rush their base, so I kind of gotta just make a move on them. Oh, that's perfect. I don't know why he did that, but I will take full advantage of it. Alright, I just gotta get a few extra hits in on him. Yep, There we go, GG's. So I had this one class where we had a reading assignment, and I'm gonna be honest, I did some of the reading assignment, but I didn't finish the whole section, because it was a really, really long section of text. Like, it was at least 70 pages, and I did not have enough time between my other assignments to read all 70 pages. So I read as much as I could to make sure I had an understanding of it, and at least in the beginning section, and I went to class the next day. And while I was in class, teacher was asking us about our thoughts on the readings, and, you know, I didn't want to just be a student who, like, sat through all class and didn't participate whatsoever. You know, besides the fact, like, not even including that, like, participation gets factored into your grade, like, I just like participating. Like, that's how you learn. Like, being a good, like, student in class, participating, asking questions, engaging with everyone. That's what you need to do if you want to learn. So, the last thing I wanted to do was kind of, like, sit behind and, like, not really take any active role. That's why would I want to do that? So I decided to raise my hand and give my thoughts on the section I did read. I'm also just gonna grab an invis potion and some TNT. Okay, and let's go help my teammate out. Is that Aqua? Is Aqua gonna come to us? They better not. Oh, well, my teammate died, so our base should be fine if Aqua does decide to come to us. Yeah, you guys should run back. I'm gonna actually just use the spot my teammate's at. Oh, they have obsidian. I see. I see. This is slightly problematic, and Aqua's getting all of the emeralds. Oh, and my teammate just died to Aqua getting emeralds. Okay, okay, I see. I see where we are at. Okay, I'm gonna die here. I just want to blow some of that up. There we go, let's go. Oh, I just gotta take these and jump. I don't want yellow getting those. It's better that I lost the emerald than gave it to yellow team, I'm gonna just be straight honest. But so, as I'm like talking, I see my teacher, he's looking at me and he's giving this like stare. And like, I can tell that he has a feeling I didn't do the reading on the whole section. Well, would you look at that? I got teleported back to base. That's pretty weird. But I kept all my stuff, clearly. Definitely the same hotbar, so yeah, everything's cool. Great, awesome, glad to hear it. But he starts just giving me the stare, like, that he, like, has a sense I didn't do the read-in. I mean, if I could just keep them at their base, then that's a good thing. I mean, even better would be if I had a diamond pickaxe right now. That would be an even better thing. Okay. Hang on. This might be possible. Oh, it's Aqua Team. Why is Aqua Team here? I'm just gonna hide. I really time. This is the worst time ever. It's really not time. It's not really that here. He's kind of. Oh, yes. There we go. Perfect. That's what I needed. That's all I needed. Perfect. Let's go. Their bed is gone. Oh my gosh, jeez. Absolutely comboed me. That, oh. Okay, alright, I see he has TNT, so I'm gonna just water it. There we go. Let's go. G freaking G's! But anyways, finishing off the story, basically, he ends up taking a look at me, and he's like, oh really, you think this? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I like start getting nervous, because like, he's like, I don't know why, but like, he seemed to disagree with my take on it, which like, don't get me wrong, I understand like, it may not have been the most perfect take, but I don't think considering only one perspective is like, you know, like, I think you should be open to multiple perspectives, which, to be fair, he was. The issue was, the way he was addressing me, it was more of a, like, I know that you didn't read this, and I am surprised you have this take, because I feel like you would have wanted to read it more, or most people wouldn't have had this take if they read more of it. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like from the rest of the discussion, even if I did read more of it, I still would have had the exact same take that I had in the class. So he ends up starting to ask me like specific questions like, what about this? And what about that? And I tried to like my best based off of what I gathered, like answered questions, and I totally blunder it and end up like naming one of the characters by the name of a different character in the book who wasn't related to the one we were talking about at all. And he's just looking at me and like I just like start sweating so much and like everyone in the class like can tell, and I'm just like, why did you have to do that to me? I didn't feel like this was necessary. I'm so embarrassed right now. But so yeah, that was probably one of the most embarrassing stories. And no shade, no hate against the teacher. He was just trying to do his job to make sure like everyone was like actively like participating. You know, I can't blame him. I really can't. I get it. I do. I just wish it wasn't at my expense. But you know, you do what you can. You live, you learn. You also die in Bedwars. You know, the classics. Why can I not place blocks there? Anyways, with that being said, guys, that was another episode of Bedwars. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. It lets me know that you guys do enjoy the content that I am making. And with that, I will probably die to the sky and catch you all in the next one. Never mind. Bye-bye!